What it do, you too? Woo! It's your boy J Money back at it again for another video, and today we're gonna be reacting to Space Jam: A New Legacy pitch meeting. Now y'all random likes up button from the last one from Black Widow, but this movie, man, there was so much controversy with this movie, bro. I was so done. Anyway, we're gonna get started on that, but if y'all new to the channel, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and you already know what to do. Shout out to the Wolf Gang and beyond, and let's go! Bro. By the way, sign into the group, man. Sign into the Discord. I'm telling y'all, it's lit. Anyway, let's go!
So, you have a Space Jam sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. And I figure we could get LeBron James in this one and also really try to capture the spirit of the original. Oh, like in the sense that it was one of the most popular children's movies of its decade? No, in the sense that it was based on a commercial. Oh, gotcha. So what's it gonna be a commercial for? Ourselves. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I really want kids to finish this movie and turn to their parents and say, you know, Warner Bros. Entertainment Inc. really is my favorite multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate.
It was a little commercial about Warner Bros, bro. It was literal product placement and just literally promoting all his movies that they made, bro. The Warner Bros. Just made product placement, bro. I don't know how it's gonna turn into a movie that we're all supposed to love. In the first movie, it was iconic. This is not gonna be iconic. Sequels, remakes, or remasters never hit as hard as the original. Everybody knows that when it comes to video games, when it comes to movies. When I know what happens when it comes to movies when they try to do a remake of it. Lion King. Sorry, just had to.
My favorite multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate. Seems realistic enough, yeah, so what's the plan? Oh, well, you know all the stuff we own? I'm familiar. We put it in the movie. We put it in the movie? We put it in the movie. Oh, very cool. What else are we gonna do? Oh, practically nothing else. Oh? Yeah, in pretty much every scene there's gonna be recognizable Warner Bros. Property, or someone's gonna say Warner Bros. Out loud. Amazing. Sounds like the cinematic equivalent of scrolling through our Wikipedia page. Exactly. So LeBron is trying really.
We said it's like oh my gosh, bro. It's like you're gonna scroll through this in Wikipedia or on the Warner Bros. Website, see what movies they actually have. If you're actually that interested. We don't have to go to this part to put it in the movie. That's how you all know the movie sucked if they really put everything else in the movie. Everything they own in the movie.
Hard to get his kids to follow in his footsteps, right? But his son Dom likes making video games more than he likes playing basketball. Okay. And then one day LeBron and Dom are invited to Warner Bros. To meet with some studio executives. That's my job. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm tight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, so the studio execs try to convince LeBron to leverage his fame and shove him into popular existing franchises as a kind of soulless revival cash grab kind of thing. That does sound like me. But he thinks it's a bad idea, so the algorithm behind the idea kidnaps him and his son. The algorithm? Yeah, see, the bad guy in this movie is this algorithm in the Warner Bros.
So I'm wondering how did it gain another already have my swear jar over there. I'm gonna put another dollar in there. Anyway, how is it gonna be? How is an algorithm gonna literally have an AI presence and literally kidnap the son of the guy who literally just said no? What sense does that make? Oh, sweet Jesus.
A serververse called Algorithm, and I figure we could get Don Cheadle to play him.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, I mean, he's never been in a Warner Bros. Movie, so it's not confusing
Right.
casting.
Ocean's 11. It's okay, though. Nothing really matters.
That's a good point. So anyway, the Algorithm's whole thing is that he
No,
wants
Ocean's
fame and
11.
recognition, and since LeBron turned his movie idea down, he's pissed.
So what does he do?
He challenges him to a game of basketball.
I guess that's a logical step to take.
It might be. So he kidnaps LeBron's son, and then he sends LeBron flying into the serververse, and he's like,
I mean,
Bro, tell me why the serververse was literally Ready Player One with more cartoon and more looking like it's on some type of a psychedelic drug.
hopefully we could get a better scream out of him than that.
we'll get whatever he gives us on the first take. He's a busy man.
That's fair.
And then for the next big chunk of the movie, he's going to be
try.
animated.
Why?
So he can do a huge chunk of the movie in a single day in a sound booth instead of a full month on set.
That's fair.
So LeBron gets to Looney Tunes World, but Bugs Bunny's the only one there.
How come?
Well, because see, Algorithm convinced all the other characters to go hang out on other planets.
Why?
Well, because this way we could go visit a bunch of our movies as they get recruited.
But like based on the story, why would he have done that?
I just told you.
Gotcha.
So LeBron wants to get really strong characters to help the team, right? Like the Iron Giant and Superman and stuff.
Smart.
Superman, you already know, is gonna be in the Justice League, and apparently Justice League is with Warner Bros. So after that, that's gonna be no. Two is can King Kong even play basketball? Can King Kong literally play basketball when it's gonna be holding it like this and just literally just gonna drop it like that? Come on now. And this dude said the Iron Giant. I was so done.
But Bugs Bunny just wants his friends back, so he starts flying to the planets they're on.
So they visit our movies and our TV shows and things that we own?
They do. They go to Harry Potter World. The Granny is in The Matrix. Elmer Fudd is in Austin Powers.
Oh, that's
Tell me why they literally had to disrespect the Matrix like that. Why they put Granny in the Matrix? Is it to replace that other Granny that died in Matrix? Come on now.
exactly the kind of thing people to go crazy for in the early 2000s.
That is when I
Right.
wrote these, and I haven't changed them a bit. So let's hope children today are really into that slow-mo Trinity scene from The Matrix, in the late 90s.
They'll
Fingers
never
crossed.
understand.
Oh, and also they end up face to face with the Justice League, but Daffy Duck did something silly, so when LeBron's like, "Do you guys play basketball?" they just stare at him.
But I mean, if LeBron really explains to them that his son's in danger, surely the Justice League would help.
Oh, it's too late. We're already off to the next Warner Bros. reference.
Oh, okay, gotta keep moving, I guess.
Yeah, you
Try
can't just
to.
stop the movie because the solution to the movie's main problem presents itself.
True.
So anyway, eventually it's time for the game, and Algorithm has Dom playing on his team along with a bunch of other players they created together.
How'd they do that?
Well, see, Dom has this borderline magical scanning technology on his phone that he'd use to scan players into his game that he's making.
How does he have that technology?
Unclear.
That's why I literally tried to figure out, like, how Demon has this science analyzing mechanism on his phone for his game, which is, I ain't gonna lie, pretty good idea. But how does he have this kind of technology? And it's making me wonder to myself, how old are they when they're literally doing this? Like, what year is it over there that make him have that kind of technology? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, who made this?
So then LG brings virtually every single Warner Bros. Character into the audience of the game.
Oh,
I mean,
not
Game of
Scooby-Doo.
Thrones people are there, Pennywise the Clown.
Okay, are these
my
characters gonna
God.
be like in character?
Kind of, but also really interested in watching the game and also kind of dancing but interacting with each other too.
Oh, this
So-
raises a
So Ready Player One vibes, basically.
ton of questions.
Yeah, I know. Please don't ask any of them.
Oh, okay, I won't.
Yeah, all you really need to know is that it's going to look like a sea of cosplayers going to their first Comic-Con and not quite nailing the whole thing yet.
Got it.
And then Al's going to use Dom's technology to also scan in a bunch of people from the real world.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
If he was just looking for recognition, wouldn't zapping a bunch of real people into a computer accomplish that? I mean, why even play basketball at this point?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, then
Exactly.
let's just skip the basketball in this Space Jam movie then.
Well, no, there should be some basketball.
Then I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about this guy's plan.
Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing.
So then he reveals that if LeBron loses this game, everybody's gonna get trapped in the serververse forever.
Oh no, everybody must be terrified.
They are terrified, and then Dom enters, so they all cheer for him.
But if he wins, they all get stuck in the serververse forever.
Right.
Yeah, they all cheer anyway for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So then the game starts, and the
That's how I know they'll cheer for anything. Like, you know, the same son that if he wins, you are gonna literally live here for the rest of your life. So I'm surprised at the point, like, you're not even booing him at this point because he's on the Goon Squad. I can't even talk. I'm messed up.
Goon Squad scores over 1,000 points because you get points for style and stuff, whatever.
How does the scoring system work?
No idea. It's just gonna be all over the place.
Oh, it's gonna be hard for the Yannis to feel any stakes if the scoring is arbitrary.
Actually, yep.
Okay.
Then we're gonna take a little break so Porky Pig can rap battle no one.
Sure, that may as well happen.
It's gonna.
And so LeBron's son doesn't feel bad at all that if he wins, he'll trap.
I'm surprised they literally just put in anything just for a filler. Porky Pig in a rap battle was... I was just like, drop my popcorn, put it on the ground, and literally just this close to walking out the theater.
Thousands of people and ruin their
close.
lives?
Nope.
Interesting.
And we're also gonna have the characters say things like, well, that happened, and Granny's gonna say, haters gonna hate.
Grannies don't say that.
I know, and then there's a guy who can slow down time, so he uses that power to do that Quicksilver thing from X-Men, except, you know, extremely derivative and not as good.
If he can do that, why doesn't he just do that constantly?
Oh, well, he's gonna try to do it again later, but he can't, because Granny's from the Matrix.
All right, man.
So then eventually Bugs Bunny's gonna sacrifice himself by doing this glitchy move that leads to him getting deleted, but it allows the good team to win.
Very brave.
Yeah, and so then everybody goes back to the room.
So they literally had Medusa without the snake on her head. They got Falcon, which is basically a blue Falcon. Then they got a cheap set version of Don Cheadle in LeBron James's kind of body. I don't know.
Real world.
Were there any consequences for Warner Bros. For creating an algorithm that almost trapped thousands of people inside a server?
Nope,
That's what I like to hear.
And then Bugs Bunny gets deleted and dies.
Oh, very sad. It's gonna be hard to...
Now that was one thing I really didn't understand. Why did they kill off Bugs Bunny, but then next thing you know, later on in the movie, he's back in the real world? So was that like a little teleportation to the real world? So that everybody else had to go through the exact same moment that he did? It was just questions among questions, bro.
And on a happy note, with Bugs Bunny dying...
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back up on Earth, Bugs Bunny shows up next to LeBron and he's fine.
What? How?
I don't care.
Okay, how did he get to the real world?
Unclear, but he brings all the Looney Tunes with him.
Well, what's the explanation for how all that happened?
Well, sir, the movie's over now, so don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, I won't.
So what do you think?
Well, it sounds like a ton of fun, although I do think maybe we should keep Pepe Le Pew out of this movie.
Don't forget the Clockwork Orange controversy, bro. The moment I saw those guys, I'm like, oh, they're gonna get hit hard for this movie.
Characters now kind of,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but other than that, every
movie that character's now kind of fun, although I do think maybe we should keep Pepe Le Pew out of this movie. That character's now kind of,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but other than that, every WB character's fair game.
I don't see why not. Hey everybody, it's...
Oh man, that one blew up hard, bro, and people started hating on the movie fast. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll have another video after this, but be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and you already know what to do. J Money is I'll see you guys later, and to be honest, I'm changing my name. I ain't gonna be J Money Reacts no more. So I'll let you guys with the updates on that, but until then, see you later.